speaking of the fucking algorithm with shit, when you try and look up the COVID vaccine symptoms for things, you just get a whole page of like CDC, fucking
CDC
COVID
propaganda.
helplines. No one. I went Reddit, and Reddit was right at the fucking bottom of the page.
You know what? I'm getting skeptical of Reddit as well nowadays.
I think at the moment we're kind of getting conditioned to treat everything with a pinch of salt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because even though it's like users that are posting shit and bumping up posts to the top comment or whatever, I'm sure companies are spending millions of dollars to get around that and to get their message on those top comments. Because they have found shit like that.
Oh, they have.
Yeah,
found
they have.
shit like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
like
I
bots.
well, whatever I was gonna say next, fucking doesn't matter.
Like
doesn't
that
matter.
whole
That's
Wall
the
Street
thing, man. Look, man. For people with money and shit to sell, you can't beat them. You can beat them in areas for a certain amount of time, and then you got to move on to another platform, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, money talks, bro. And yeah, it's just scary. I don't know what is free speech anymore or like free thinking, bro. You think free thinking is still is a thing?
No, not right. All right, this is cool. So, my thing is, bro, is I'm all for free speech, but I'm not for, and I would be guilty of it too, passage of misinformation.
Okay, yeah.
I think there's a difference between free speaking, but if you're speaking on something like you know about it and putting figures and stats out there when you don't have them, then you're just putting out misinformation and you're a fucking asshole, man, because... Especially if you're... especially
I feel like that's us the past 6 episodes.
Yeah.
So one way or another.
Nah, but if you're... No, yeah. But in areas for sure. Like, I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing that consciously, like people are... So here's the thing, all right? So So say on Twitter, you're a big name, okay? I'll use a heavy thing, all right? There's an accusation of rape against you, okay? You have all the receipts and everything to show that didn't happen, right? But because one person... with a certain name or amount of clout has put it over Twitter, and now that's been retweeted 20,000 times, you've raped someone.
Yeah.
So does that make sense? That's passage of misinformation on a huge level. But because of that, and it gets retweeted or it's the top fucking comment or whatever, that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we've gotten to a level now, in my opinion, where, and I'll see what you think on this, the internet has made... I feel the internet has changed the definition of freedom of speech, potentially.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
You know,
freedom of speech.
That's pretty quick. Pretty.
I mean,
offhanded thing. I don't know.
Freedom of speech nowadays, especially, is super touchy because companies like Facebook and Twitter pretty much control the narrative of what's going on with the power of them canceling and deleting comments.
Just to quickly cut you off there, real quick. I was against Twitter and everything doing that, but Twitter have come out. They reckon they're only doing it because they're the ones who are they're trying to fight back against. They're trying to stop that 20,000 retweet on you getting accused of rape and now you've raped someone. That's what they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop passage of misinformation.
Yeah, but it's hard when you can just label something misinformation and it might not be misinformation. Just like the COVID vaccine thing you were talking about.
Yeah, right.
Because if someone has an adverse reaction and they speak that and people retweet that and they just delete it, it's as if it never happened.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is these days you've got to screenshot shit.
Yeah, you do.
You've got to screenshot shit because, I mean, and I'll do it. I'll put something up and I'll be like, well, taking that one down right now. Yeah. Well, I mean, not up on publicly. Like, could be a message I shoot off or some shit and be like,
Yeah, but like as you were saying before, that's the whole basis of cancel culture, though. Like the spread of misinformation.
Do you think it's real? Do you think cancel culture is real, bro?
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like there's two armies for it, right? There's the media, and then there's just like, you know, your socialites on social media and there's the internet, right? No one really gets cancelled though, bro. If your music's still hot, I'ma buy it still. If you fucking if your talk show or your podcast is still sick and it hasn't changed just because of this thing, I'm not. You can't put someone. I don't think people are serious when they think that they're going to put someone on trial for one thing that they've done or said.
But people do though.
Yeah, and the other issue with that though, bro, is the market is moving so fucking fast that what you can and can't say is changing day to day.
Yeah. But just to back up here, even if you didn't do something and someone accuses of rape, let's say, you're going to lose that month or 2 month of income, because people are just gonna sponsors are gonna drop you straight away.
Yeah, they're gonna want to be associated.
Even if you didn't do
with
it, you gotta prove it over time.
Yeah.
Hey, you're rolling with Rav and Cav. Quick shout out for listening through to the clip and giving it a watch, view, liking, subscribing, sharing it, all that good shit. And yeah, thanks heaps.
Yeah, head on over to our channel for full episodes and other content. Thank you, people.
Sucking up pills, just doing that shit like what if I will? So what if I will?